Do this spreadsheet for my dinner planner. So first you're going to start off by moving the columns and getting them into the proper size. You're going to do that by going to the side of them. You'll see an icon that has two arrows with the bar in the middle, and you're going to move it to the appropriate sizes. Normally for A, I'll make that shorter because normally you don't really need that big of a column for A. B, you might need a little bit of a bigger column depending on the meal. C, it just depends on how much it is. D, you will due to the ingredients column. It all just depends on what it is. So for A, we're going to put date. And in order to center a column, you're going to go over here to the horizontal thing where it says a horizontal align. It's next to the arrow pointing down like as if it's a download button. You're going to hit center. And as long as you hit the A and make sure it looks like a blue for the entire column, it'll center the entire column. We're going to do the same thing for B, same thing for C, and the same thing for D. And then with the date column, I'm going to put a border around it, and you'll go to this thing where it looks like a really dark box, and you'll put a border. And then you can make it different colors as well. Normally for the dates, I put it in green, and it's normally a thicker border. And then for B, I normally put meal. And for B, in order to change the text size and all that, you're gonna go to this little thing and do all that, and then change the font. I normally put it in Libic, and I normally put them also in bold as well, along with borders, etc. My meals I normally put in a red border, just because sometimes I like to code things well. For column C, I put cost, the cost of each meal and how much it's going to be. And I put that column color-coded in blue. And then column D is ingredients. If I could spell. Okay. Bold it, etc. My ingredient column, I normally do in orange. And in order to do that for the entire column, if you wanted to do it that way, you could go like that and just highlight the column by clicking on it. But I normally don't, so you don't have to. And in order to undo anything, you just hit this undo button up here. So in order to go in and do the dates, you'll go and you'll type it all in. So for me, I'm doing the month of October. So that would start on a Wednesday. But I won't go grocery shopping until the 6th. So we'll start on the 7th. So you're going to put the date, and you can easily change to however you want it. And then if you want to extend it to where the dates all went down, you're going to grab this corner here until you see like a little icon change. You're going to drag it down and it will do all the dates for you. Again, you just do that and you go to the corner where it does a little icon, like as if it's like 4 right angles, like a plus sign, and you just drag it down. And then you're going to go down here once you're done, and you're going to put in column B, you're going to put snacks for your snacks, and you're going to make sure you put that in the right thing as well. And I normally bold that as well, and I put it in its own little column. And I did the filling. I went over to hit fill color and I filled it as a yellow. I normally put snacks and drinks in the same thing. And then I'm going to put my household items under that. And you might have to extend column B a little bit just to do that. It really honestly just depends. And then I fill that in red. Or not red, my bad. I fill it in teal. And then under that, you're going to go change the font again. You're going to hit Livic. You're going to do total. And this will end up being your total for the entire grocery trip. And I put that in red. And I do bold that as well. That way you just know everything that you'll need for that. In order to do the total, you're going to hit equal sign, sum, and then you're going to hit the sum of column C. You're going to hit C, or you're going to hit parenthesis, and you're going to do C1, and then you're going to hit a colon and do C26, parenthesis. And you're going to hit enter. And then you're also going to do comma. Alright, it wasn't C26, my bad. C28. You're going to hit comma, or parenthesis, and you're going to hit enter. And that way it has the cost of all your meals for the month, plus your snacks and drinks and your household items. And the household items, I normally put in the ingredients of like what all I'm getting that month. So like dog food, cleaning supplies, laundry detergent, hygiene, etc. So as you can see here, this column went over. You're going to click on D and you're going to do format, alignment, center. But you're also going to do, there's a thing called wrapping, and you're going to hit wrap on that. And it will go ahead and it will wrap it around and make it indented return. So no matter what you type, it'll go down automatically as if you're typing on a paper or something. And then for snacks and drinks, I end up doing the same thing, like Doritos, or not Doritos, I end up just putting chips, sports drinks, pop, water bottles, etc. And you see how it made it to where it just wrapped it around to the next line as well. So for the cost aspect, to like test out to make sure like your formula worked, so like for example, there's one night that we're having taco salad. And in order to make it to where it's like that as well, to where the whole column does it, you might have to change it one time, but it won't be bad after that. It should automatically do it for you. So like one night we're having taco salad. The cost is around, $15 for everything. And the ingredients are, Doritos, ground beef, lettuce, tomatoes, shredded cheese, sour cream, taco seasoning, taco sauce. And you put that all in there, and it should wrap it around as long as you did it correctly down here. It should wrap around for you. And it is totally fine if that column looks bigger than it should. That's totally fine. But you'll know if in column C, if you put that your cost is 15, if you put in the formula originally down here, it should come to your sum right now as a total of $15 because that taco sauce was $15, or the taco salad was $15. That's how you should know if your formula worked down here. On average, we spend probably $120 on household items a month. Okay, now we're at $135. If you wanted to say you had a budget for grocery shopping and you wanted to make sure that you were staying under it, you could do, I normally do this sometimes if we're in a crunch. It just depends on how our day is going. But we normally end up, I'll put it in orange, say, and in order to do that, I'll do equal, subtract, I'll click this cell, so it'll be C29, you click above here, equals, so we spend $600 a month on everything, and do minus C29. And it should give you your total budget remaining down here to make sure that you're staying in reach of everything. And if not, whatever. But that way it helps you overall stay on track. I mean, normally we spend $100 on snacks every month, so that leaves us with $365 for our meals. Overall. But yeah, so that is how I do my spreadsheet, and it's a lovely, lovely time.